Hey guys, let me show you my toggle editors add-on for Blender. This one gives you the freedom to work in full screen and to toggle any editor you want on the fly. So let's call the outliner like that. Inside the outliner I want the properties. I can hide the outliner and show it once again. So let's show the asset browser, the UV editor, the shader editor here, the compositor, the geometry node, and I can call this spreadsheet like that. As you can see, this is fast. You can add a shortcut per editor, or you can use a click-drag workflow and use 8 editors per shortcuts. I'm using this workflow right now. I have 3 shortcuts. The first one will be to change this kind of view. The second one will be to call the editors for animation, for example, the timeline, the dope sheet, the graph editor, the driver, the nonlinear animation editor, the spreadsheet for this one, okay? If you are working on scripting, you can call the text editor, info, console, like that, hop. You can also just use the info here or just the console here. You can also call the browser, etc. So you can set the editors on shortcuts as you want, and as you can see, this is really fast. Let's see how to install the add-on. Click on the Edit menu, choose Preferences, go on Addons, click on this little arrow and choose Install from Disk. Go and search for the zip file and click on Install from Disk, like that. Click on this little arrow to see the preferences of the add-on. As you can see, this is the version 0.0.1, and you will have some tabs: Info, Settings, Keymaps, Documentation, and Links. Okay? On the Info tab, you will have this part for the update. You need to activate the Allow Online Access in System Network. So System, Network, click on Allow Online Access. And like that, you will have this. You will have a little button and you can click to check if you have any update available. You will have the version here. After that, you will have some links to buy the add-on if it's not the case, some information about the support for customers, and some information about the add-on. After that, you will have the settings. You will be able to reset all the settings, and you will have all the editors here. So let's show you. This is all the Blender editors. Up, let's move this like that. You can choose for each editor the position, left, right, top, bottom, and the size for this one, okay? So the size will always be, for example, if I choose left, that will be from this to this. So, as you can see, 50%, okay? If you choose right, that will be from this to this, top from this to this, and bottom from this to this, okay? So, you can edit any editors like that. You can choose the position and the size. As you can see, some settings are like that. You can reset, like I said previously. For the keymaps, you can search, for example, for the keymaps, press enter. You will have the compositor here. Let's enter NLR. You will have the NLR here, okay? And as you can see, everything is correct. So, general, you will have 3D viewport, image editor, UV editor, compositor, etc. Animation, scripting, and data. Okay? Right now, all the editors have the same shortcuts, because you need to set the shortcuts as you want. You can also reset the keymaps. You will have the documentation here to explain some part of the add-on, and the links for my other add-ons and tutorials. Okay. Okay, now let's add shortcuts. You can add a shortcut per editor, or you can use the click-drag system to use 8 editors per shortcut. We will do this for that. So let's show the UV editor. First, I will select a key. You can select any key on your keyboard, so it's up to you to choose the key you want, or on your mouse. Same, it's up to you to choose the key. So once you selected the key, you will click on press and choose click drag. You will have a direction here. So after that, you will be able to choose between 8 directions. So on this one, I will use northwest, like that. Let's continue. I want the compositor, same key, click drag, and choose north. Okay. The geometry node, same key, click drag. I will use southwest. Okay. The shader editor, same key, click drag. Let's use northeast. Yes. Normally, if I am okay, northwest. Okay. So let's continue. I want the outliner, so let's show the outliner. Click drag, choose the direction. So the outliner will be the east, like that. The properties, let's show the same, up, and choose west. Okay, and now the preferences. I want to show the preferences, same key, click drag, and I will use south. Okay, so with this, I set all the settings. For example, if I want to show the preferences, I have this, the compositor, the geometry node, the outliner, the properties, the outliner, the properties, the shader editor, the UV editor. Okay, as you can see, this is really simple to edit all of this. You can do whatever you want. This is nice. You can continue, and let's see for the animation. I will use another key for the animation. So I will choose this key. I will choose click drag. So this is the top sheet. I will use north, like that. The timeline, same, click drag, and I will use south. Okay. The graph editor, same, click drag, I will use west, like that. The driver editor, same, click drag, I will use east. Okay, the nonlinear animation, I will do this, click drag, and on this one I will use northeast. Okay, I have one still, I can use the spreadsheet, up on this one, why not? Let's come up. Click drag, and northwest, like that. So now I have all the animation part on the same key. So let's hide this one. Timeline, top sheet, driver editor, graph editor, nonlinear animation, and spreadsheet. As you can see, this is really easy. Let's use another key, this time for the scripting part. So on this one, let's use this key. Let's choose click drag. Let's use east for the text editor. For the console, I will use click drag again and south, like that. And for the info, I will use the same, click drag, and this time north. I can, if I want, show, I forgot the asset browser from the other one. I can show the file browser on this one if I want. So let's do this. Click drag, choose west, like that. And on the asset browser, let's use the first one, like that, to add it. Click drag and choose southeast, like that. So now I have this. If I call, let's see, my other keys, I can do this, do that, and do this if necessary. Okay? So as you can see, like I said, this is really easy. And like that, you can edit the UI on the fly. Now that the shortcuts are done, let's edit the editors. So per editor, you can choose a position, left, right, top, bottom, and choose a size. That means since we have 4 direction, position, it will take half of the area. Okay, that's why we have 50%. So right now the UV editor is at the right and use 50% of the area. If I decrease the value, like that, let's call it again, as you can see, it will take less. Okay? You can choose the direction. Let's use top, like that, and use bottom. Okay. So as you can see, this is pretty easy. You can set the editors as you want, depending on your monitor resolution or your Blender window. And this is pretty easy. And you can call any editor like that on the fly. And this is really nice. So that's it for this add-on. This is pretty simple, but you will use all the time and you will not be able to work without it, as me. See you later.